Hey guys, how's it going? I'm about to go on a 3-day walk, and so I thought I would show you what I'm packing and how I'm packing it and all of that. I'm doing the Hump Ridge Track. This track is 3 days, 2 nights. Now there are lodges actually that you stay at night, so I don't have to bring a tent. I also don't have to bring any cookware because they provide all of that. Mostly I just need clothes and then the accessories you'll see. These are the basics of stuff that you will need if you're going on a similar type of walk. To start off, I'll show you my backpack. I have this backpack by Kathmandu. It's a 55 liter. This backpack is not ideal for going on long walks and overnight trips. This particular model, it has these zippers that open up like this. It's made for more of travel backpacking. So when I travel around like Southeast Asia, Europe, somewhere where you're just kind of doing travel backpacking, this backpack is great. Not the best for when you have to wear it for hours and hours over many miles. But it's all I have at the moment, so it's gonna make do. It's summertime here in New Zealand, so fortunately I don't need too much that's gonna be like really warm. What I'll be wearing, I have a basic lightweight sports bra and a pair of nice socks. Button down hiking shirt. It's like a moisture wicking, cool, dry, all the kind of hiking stuff. So that's what I'm gonna wear. And then I have some athletic shorts that are also moisture wicking, all the kind of stuff that you want in good athletic wear. That's what I'll be wearing to hike in for every day. Unless it gets cold, in which case I have other layers with me. I'm not great at being an ultralight packer because I like to have options. This is not a necessary item, but I have a tank top just because that white shirt that I'm bringing I've never actually worn hiking before, so I don't know. It might rub somewhere that makes me uncomfortable, and I know I've worn this one many times and it's always really good, so I'm just bringing it as an extra just in case. I'm gonna put all of my clothes in one of these little packing cubes. I like using packing cubes. I know where my clothes are at all times. These aren't waterproof, but it's kind of an extra layer just in case. But I am going to be using a pack liner in my pack, and I have an outer cover for my pack as well. Since I am going to be staying at a lodge every night with other people and I'm staying in bunk rooms, I want to have a change of clothes for when I'm there. Also, I'm going over Christmas and I wanted to treat myself, so I upgraded to pay for a shower every day. So it'll be nice to have like another pair of clothes to change into. I have this merino t-shirt. This I anticipate wearing when I get to the lodge, and also I will probably sleep in this. And then I have a long sleeve merino just as an extra layer in case it gets cold, or maybe if the lodges are cold at night, then I will wear this to bed. I have a pair of thermals pants. This again is an extra layer in case it's cold, or if it's really cold at night and I want to wear these to sleep, or if it's really cold walking one day, I can wear these. A good pair of thermals, or a base layer, is just really good to have while you're out hiking and in the elements. You just never know what's gonna happen. Better to be prepared for all weather conditions. If I wasn't staying at a lodge, I would not bring these, but since I am, I'm just bringing like a super lightweight pair of pants that I can wear at the lodge because I don't really like wearing those thermals just like around. They're kind of see-through, so sparing everyone else. But these are super lightweight, and I don't know, I can sleep in them as well. So if I was going out camping, I would not bring these. So all my clothes in there. Another thing that is always really good to have hiking, just a good layer, is to have a nice fleece. The one that I'm bringing has a hood and it's zippered. When I'm hiking, sometimes I just like things with zippers because I feel like you can regulate your temperature better that way. But yeah, fleeces are just good. They're really lightweight and they're just such a good extra layer. Typically, I would leave this just kind of out loose in case I want to be able to grab it quickly. Looking at the weather forecast for this walk, it might rain, so I am gonna put it just as an extra precaution in one of these bags. And then I have one thing that's a novelty item that I would not normally bring, but it is going to be Christmas while I'm away, and if you've been watching my channel, then you would have seen me make these. My boyfriend and I made DIY Christmas sweaters, and we said that we are gonna bring them with us so we can wear them at the lodges. Just because it's Christmas, and why not? So it's pretty lightweight. It does have some jingle bells on it though, so that might become real annoying real quick while I'm walking. I don't know. This is part of the fun, but I would not normally bring this, but I'm just showing you that I am bringing it because life's short. Sometimes you gotta wear jingle bells. It's also gonna go in this bag because, you know, we don't want it wet. And then I have a rain jacket, windproof jacket, waterproof jacket. I'll just leave loose and keep it at the top of the pack. Other things that I always bring hiking, a beanie, because when it's cold, keeping your head warm makes such a difference. So always I have a beanie. On the other side of that, I also have just like a hat with a bill. New Zealand is very sunny. It's just good. I like walking with a hat for that extra shade and protection. A pair of gloves. These are merino gloves. I always bring these with me as well anytime I'm doing anything outdoors because my hands get very cold and they're just so good to have. Merino headbands. I don't know. And then I have a merino buff. This is really good, again, if it's cold. You know, you can put it over your face or whatever you may want to do with it. It especially comes in handy if it's cold while you're sleeping. All of those go in another little baggie like this. Okay. For shoes, I will be wearing these Vask hiking boots. Self-explanatory. And then since I am going to be staying at lodges, I am bringing a pair of flip-flops so I can wear it around the lodge and also in the shower maybe, or you know. So I'm just going to put these in like a really small little plastic bag. In this one I have an extra pair of socks and some underwear. In this bag I have some toiletries. I'm just bringing the bare minimum because really you don't want it to be too heavy. I have a brush because I have long hair and I don't like to get it tangled. Toothbrush, small one. I wear contacts, so I have to bring contact solution and contact case, as well as glasses, very important. Toothpaste, this is probably a bigger one than I need to bring, but it's pretty much empty, so that's good. And then since I will be taking showers, I'm bringing soap, deodorant, and a razor. If you know you're not going to be taking showers, those things are not necessary. I also like to bring some tissues. I put these in a plastic bag in case it gets rainy or wet. Other things to bring is sunscreen, very important, and bug spray, also very important. For water, I like to use a bag and I'll put this inside my pack and that's pretty good to go. I drink a lot of water, so I might bring an extra water bottle as well. This is 2 liters. And then we've got a head torch, very important. And then a small little first aid kit. Always recommend have band-aids, blister protection, whatever you may need, good to have. I've got my sleeping bag and a stuff sack. It's not the lightest weight sleeping bag, but next year I am going to be doing the Pacific Crest Trail in the US, so I will be upgrading all my gear to like as lightweight gear as possible. So until then I'm just stuck with what I got. And then I have something that here in New Zealand they always recommend you have, which is a pack liner. This is huge. You can also just use a trash compactor bag or like a regular rubbish bag that you know is not gonna get holes in it. I had a gift voucher for Kathmandu that my sister gave me. Thank you, sister. So I got this. But they say you can use it as like an emergency shelter if you need. It also has games printed on it. I don't know if you're ever going to use those. It also said if you are stuck somewhere and you need to be rescued, it's like a really good like bright thing. So hopefully that doesn't happen. I will put this in my pack first and then put everything else in here, and that way nothing should get wet. When you're packing your bag, you should put the heaviest stuff towards the back of your pack, like the side that's going to be against your back, as well as kind of like more in the middle, not all at the bottom and not all at the top. You want to make sure the weight is as evenly distributed as possible. And make sure you put anything that you need kind of right away at the top of your pack. Anything that I know I'm going to want easy access to, I will put in like these top sections. We'll put those up here. I'll do the water later, but that will just go in the back. There's like a little pocket I can put it in. I do have another layer of waterproofness. I have a pack cover that's just really small. So I have a lot more room in the pack still, which is good because I'm going to need to bring food and any extra water or anything like that. But otherwise, we should be good to go. Here's kind of what it's going to look like. I think the main thing when you're packing is make sure you don't bring too much stuff because you don't want your pack to be too heavy that it's like really uncomfortable. But at the same time, you want to make sure you have all the essential stuff that you need in case of anything happening. So it's a balance there, you know? All right, I hope that video was helpful to you. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Bye.